I was more scared about trying to go somewhere else to work because I started when I was 14 years old, working with my dad in the print shop. So I just didn't feel like, he's only worked one job. I mean, what's he gonna do? That's how I felt about that. So, and then that's where I really worry that, I have a disability. How are they gonna handle my disability? And that's one thing I was worried about. And when I got to Goodwill, it never came up once. So it was great.
So I managed the janitorial contract with Ohio State. We have 25 buildings at Ohio State that we clean, that we're responsible for janitorially. And then we have approximately 70 staff at Ohio State that are responsible for, on 3 different shifts, for cleaning all of those buildings. About 70% of them have some sort of disability. So we're providing an opportunity for folks that might be less advantaged to be able to experience what it is to contribute to their own well-being, but also to contribute to the community. I know that David's been through some difficult things in his life. At one point, he shared with me in his life that he didn't really have he was ready to move forward and start working, but he didn't know what to do or where to go. So some of those opportunities that were presented to him fell through, and the workforce development person that he was working with was able to get him a job with Goodwill in janitorial at Ohio State.
I'd say I've been in at least 15 buildings here on campus. Thompson Library, St. John Arena, Women's Field House, Rec Center, Stillman, and it's been so great in the buildings that I've been in. I had 3 buildings I've been in, and they got perfect scores as 100s.
And David's been very effective getting our different staff members to work together. And he's very effective at knowing where we're short-staffed and who can help out while still getting everything else done.
When there's a problem, there I am. And I'll show them what I can do, and I am kind of proof of that because of the stuff that they brought to me, like the plaques and the newsletters and stuff like that. It's just been great. That keeps me going, that encouragement and stuff like that.
At one point in his life, his family owned a printing business, and through an accident that happened, there's some chemicals that were mixed, and it caused a fire, and a large part of his body was burned, and it took him a long time to recover from that.
I had 50% of my body burned, and they were going to amputate this arm here, and Shriner saved it. I didn't think I would ever walk again, and that was a struggle there, but I got through that the best way I could, but it was scary sometimes. God didn't want to take me then.
He has a great support network, his wife and his children and his granddaughter. He cares so much about. They are an integral part of his life. They are his support system, and he cares about them deeply. That was what prompted him to get the help that he needed to find work. Together, they worked towards him getting to where he is today. He's been through some difficult situations in his life that have helped him to appreciate where he is every day. He's a very positive person, and how that serves Goodwill is by him being a mentor and him caring about his employees.
It's Goodwill. They're willing to help you. It's Goodwill. So it's a good thing about that. They helped when I felt low, and then I had people there to pick me back up. That just encouraged me to keep coming in and showing my best here with Goodwill. And here I am, proof of that. So that's what I can say about that.